have no happy place. Oh good. Okay. This is the video that I want. Alright. Hold on, wait a minute. All right. Let me turn it down a little bit. Okay. I don't know what they gave me. I don't know what gave me away to Gyrus, but I guess it doesn't matter. I just need to make sure they die without the swords and everything goes back to the way how it was. He's cruel, but so is the Cockroach King. They'll be happier staying here, where they still have the ignorance of hope. Jairus, how did you know the point Yumeji? What aren't you telling us? I knew because I remember. He remembers? Shit, I need to think of a plan. Better start stalling. You have the boss sword. Impressive. But I have to ask, how did you manage to defeat two when you were so low on power? It's nearly impossible. You know what they say about probability. If given chances, eventually even the most outlandish events will come to pass. How did you shout about this? Oh, I have to do the Brooklyn accent. Hold on. There you are. Goodbye, pipsqueaks. Huh? What the? Looks like I found my sword. It's one? We've been so focused on two, I forgot you were still alive. I knew you were a thief just like your brother. Cat must get sword. I never thought I'd see the day when one saved our lives. Not quite. Stay here. Did you really think you could pull the wool over my eyes? I don't need to. You're stupid enough as it is. I keep doing it. I keep accidentally doing a country accent instead of a Brooklyn accent. My bad. Ah! Oh my gosh! This song is from Kuruma de DS. The best video game that never was, or isn't anymore. The best video game that isn't anymore. Like, I know that song anywhere. It's from Kuruma de DS. I'll get that sword, and you'll be the one throwing out the tower. Got it. Did you really think you could pull the wool over my eyes? Jairus, catch! It's too late for me. Reset! I'll see you on the other side, Koja. Thank you. I got squashed by one. Yes. After Yumeji left us all for dead by taking our only escape route. He had the power to save us all along, and he's hidden it from for who knows how many voyages, hurting Sib to keep his secret and abandoning us when he found the truth. He hurt me? I'm afraid so. How could you, Yumeji? After everything we've been through? Why would you hurt Sib and then turn around and encourage me to see her again? What the Hellheim are you playing at? You wouldn't understand. You don't remember a thing. But I do. I remember collecting all 24 swords. I remember every insane realm the Cockroach King put us through. All the amped up bosses, all the twisted surprises. It's not like the first time we completed the Room of Swords. You haven't noticed because he barely touched this realm, but it's there. Now we've got all the swords again. He's waiting for us. And I can tell you how it's going to go. We're gonna confront him, we'll lose, and he'll take all the swords back to make us play again. 'Cause we have. You just don't remember. There's no chance of success. So why shouldn't we stay here? In the safest realm where we have some sort of control. I didn't want it to end like this. I tried to convince you guys, but you wouldn't listen. You wanted to go back and confront Dawn again. I wasn't going to let that happen. I'm terrified. I don't want the end to meet the beginning anymore. I want to stay here and live in what little peace we can scrape out between voyages. So you're just gonna give up? Yes! At least this way we're not feeding into the same twisted cycle. Look, I get it. Fighting again and again with barely any hope is exhausting. But you're thinking about this all wrong. It's not a circle, it's a spiral. We keep pushing and pushing, and eventually we will find a way out. But if we hide under a rock, what good will that do? Why is he still talking? He betrayed us. He hurt Sib. We should be pummeling him to Helheim and back. Right now you've seen more than any of us. You can help us get through. Tell us what we did before, and we can find a way to not do it again. At least try. Please, Yumeji. Okay, that's enough chit-chat. He's made up his mind, and he's clearly too much of a coward to change it now. So let's get to the ass-kicking already. Regan, calm down. He's a level 10 at least. It won't be easy. Besides, isn't it best if we talk it out? He could help us. Look, I'm sorry. I know you don't see it that way, but I am trying to help. I'm doing this for all of us. I won't give up. Then bring it on, little mage. Time to remind you how a real warrior fights. Regum, no! Maybe you should just take a nap. Why am I so sleepy? Hey! What? I had him! How did he get up there? Shit, I'm losing my grip! Gah! You knew I was here? What? Since when could Yumeji fight? Well, 2 down, 3 to go. It'll all be over soon. Shit, why we do now? I can't believe it's almost over. Like, honestly, we're this close to finishing the series, and it really doesn't feel like it. And I'm so excited. Since when could Yumeji fight? Your sneaking got me into this mess, Sib, and I won't let it happen again. But don't worry. But don't worry. I'm just highlighting your presence.
Highlighting my presence?
Baby, you're glowing.
Screw this! I'm disappearing. That should get rid of it.
It didn't work. I can still see you.
What? How is that even possible? It's Yumeji. There's no way he'd be able to do this. It doesn't match his powers at all.
It's funny how many elemental junctions you can collect when you have all the time in the world. I've padded my psychic stats far past level 10, and that's not including all the tools I picked up. But if it makes you feel better, Sib, it wasn't nearly as impressive as the S++ level 10 rank you were able to reach. There's not shame in losing to me this time. It's not about winning or losing. We've got a bigger problem. Stop running away and help us defeat him. Is he seriously downplaying level 10? Only Gyrus was level 10 before the incident, and he was in a whole other league. But am I the only one who remembers that? You said it yourself. We're capable of being even more powerful than you. Why not train us? We could put this all behind us and work together. You seem to be forgetting the point where it's nothing against Dawn. We should have just embraced the Room of Swords like I told you to. But fine. If you're so eager to learn, I can show you one trick. You're probably wondering how I killed all of you if you were stronger than me. It's because of my mind's eye.
Mind's eye?
Why is he mimicking 3? What's happening? It's all fuzzy all of a sudden.
It's some sort of tunnel vision.
My eyes have been replaced with my mind's eye. The image is so unstable.
They keep moving.
Changing.
They're haphazard projections.
But somehow they make sense.
Hey, where is my sword? It was in my hands!
I couldn't see anything. It was like I was stuck inside my mind. Not much you can do when your own mind is against you. Only one more sword to go, and that will bring me up to 23, which they won't realize is the new total because they've been reset. Although Gyrus remembers at least one other voyage, so I'll have to be careful. He's ridiculously outmatched. But knowing him, he'll have a plan to win anyways. I need to switch abilities. But in the meantime, distraction. You seem pretty committed to that little recruitment speech you were spilling. Stalling for time? I'm just trying to resolve this peacefully. You're one of us. We should work together. That's funny. Coming from Masio Sare. I'm not... What? Controlling? Obsessive? You act like you're so above it all. But the minute it doesn't go your way, you do anything you want to get what you want. Pretty words don't change the intent. You and Dawn are two sides of the same coin. Yumeji? You speak of me as if I'm somewhat scary or dangerous. But I assure you, I am not. I understand I have done something to earn your fear, but I'm not so unaware of my own faults that I am incapable, so I won't make excuses. But if the reason we are here is truly my fault, then if so, I am sorry. And if these swords are truly so corrupting as to turn friends against each other, then I want nothing to do with them. Whatever it is that drives you apart, let it not be me. I will gladly atone for whatever wrong I have done to you. Look, Dawn, You're an okay guy if you don't touch a sword. But this whole redemption thing, you've tried that before with Gyrus, and look where that got us. Fucking Masio Sare! It's time for you to face the truth. You and Gyrus are trapped in a never-ending war which fuels this very prison. As long as we're tangled up in your war, the rest of us will never be able to escape. So why try? If you truly do not want to fight, then why are you still trying to do so? It seems you're not as beaten as you claim, amigo. But one thing I don't understand. If you believe me and Gyrus to be capable of good, why are you fighting us? It seems to me those other people you speak of, Masiosare and the Cockroach King, was it? They must be the real villains here. They are the ones you wish to confront, not us. Think about it, amigo. If you truly wish to end this cycle, why are you feeding into it by attacking innocents?
I agree with Don. But I hate to agree with Don, but he has a point. Fighting someone because you're worried about who they might become will only lead to your own doom.
If everything is as you say, Don and Gyrus, the Cockroach King and Masio Sari, these recursions or journey or voyages, whatever you call them, it's all just part of this prison. If everything is as you say, Don and Gyrus, the Cockroach King and Masio Sari, these recursions or voyage, whatever, it's all, he just said the same thing twice. Neat. Sorry. And aren't we all trapped in the same illusion, tricked into fighting each other so we never question it? Take it from the one who had to live through that. It's not worth the heartbreak. I don't know you. I don't really know any of you. But I've seen you fight monsters with barely anything and come out alive. I've seen what you can do for what you believe in, be it staying or running away. It seems to me the problem here is that you've forgotten that there are 3 sides to every story. Your side, my side, and the truth. But guess what? No one is lying. We've all just been trying to get at the same truth. And it seems to me, by working together, we'll finally arrive there. But that's the problem, Don. Because the real truth isn't some happy compromise where we can all hold hands. It's a cycle. The truth is a scripted battle written into the very fabric of the Room of Swords. Hell, even if I used to have some faith we could get out. But after all those voyages together, gaining power to face the cockroach, Gyrus, well, he started asking questions about the VSC and the world that seemed to be outside but isn't really, and decided that the outside world you escaped to, it's just another realm. Realm upon realm, all connected through time, instead of space, like these ones are. And the ones from there, Iroh, Amelia, even Gyrus himself, you're all just part of the system. You were created by the Room of Swords. Your purpose is to keep us from escaping. In the end, you're nothing more than a security system. Don't you see? There is no way out. Even our leaders are nothing but pawns to keep us busy. As much as I hate the guy, the Cockroach King was right. We needed to abandon all hope and embrace what we've got. One short voyage after another in our own company, trying not to get caught by the Cockroach King. That's not possible.
Are you saying we don't exist?
Called it. So Gyrus is an NPC, like Knox? That's not so bad. We could just Graham. That's why their contracts are different.
Wait just a minute. You speak as if this is the truth. But I know for a fact it is not. I have served my queen for many years before I came here. If I am real, she must be too.
That's true. Jairus, Amelia, even Iroh, they all have background, life, history. How is that different from us? No, he's right. Me, Amelia, and Iroh, we're not real. Not in the traditional sense. You know? When? How? You didn't before, did you? I think so. I learned just after the Cockroach King took over. You gotta make sure your pipes are moist! Wait, so you knew you were an NPC this whole time? Why are you still trying to get out? You know you can't leave yourself. Before I woke up, I visited the VSC infirmary in the black box. And while I was there, it just sort of clicked. You, me, we are a manifestation of the black box. All my memories, all the information I gathered. It's all stored here. This is just a dream, an illusion. If these are all my stored memories, why do I not see them from my own perspective? How is it that I can store them in the first place? How exactly can I use it to break through realms? But most of all, how is it that when I speak to those inside, I know they are just my own self? It's kind of obvious if you think about it. The Room of Swords, I'm the Room of Swords' black box. I'm a part of its hardware. I was devastated. Let's do some different music. Alright, what do we have? Aw, yeah, baby. Is there supposed to be music right now? But then I was reminded that the real world, dreams, and even here aren't so different after all. The black box, the realms, life before the Room of Swords, it's all two sides of the same coin. Maybe dreams and reality aren't such different things. Does it really matter whether you're living in a dream or reality? What matters is that you are living, no? That's what makes it real. I am real. And that goes for everyone here, including you, Yumeji. But knowing all this shouldn't change how we treat each other. The luck has already started to break. That's impossible. What? How? How did Sip sneak up on me like that? I permanently highlighted her. Sip is over here. Yep. Where did that invisible sword come from? I thought Yumeji had all of them. Who cares where it comes from? How did it stab him in the back without anyone wielding it? Does it have a mind of its own?
There must be someone there, but if not Sib, then who?
What? Yes, I think we're ready. Oh no, he better not be talking to the shadows again.
Jairus, who are you talking to?
We don't see or hear anyone. You want to share? It's you. It's redacted! Oh boy.
Are they a rookie with cloaking powers? It's not done loading. Sorry, hold on. Finish! Finish! It's one of my favorite things about Mario Party. Oh, there we go. I've never met another person with my power set before. But are they really a rookie? They're even cloaking their sounds. That has a high level ability. Could this be the same person who warned me that night in the inn? Although the sorcerer couldn't speak to them, I saw nobody. Physically, they're not here, but I do pick up on their aura. There's one next to Yumeji. And there's a second one, right behind us. But as for who they are or what they want, I don't know. I knew it! I don't know, man. It could be an astral projection. A what? Astral projection, dude. Someone's trying to reach us from outside of this dream we're trapped in. Are you still on that? Why not? If Gyros and those other guys aren't real, who's to say we are? I don't know what's going on, but I'm not sticking around to find out. I'll just have to cut my losses. Is that another sword? How does he have so many? I need to die quick, before one of them gets close enough to stop me. Shit, it's that thing again. They're stepping on my hand. I can't get free. How strong are they? Damn it, they got my sword. Wow, that voice really takes a lot out of me. They must want all of them. Is this the Cockroach King? They're strong enough to be. Great Zeus, it's all the swords. Does this mean Yumeji beat every realm? At least we know Yumeji won, we're set. Forget about Yumeji, it's the ghost we should be worried about. Who knows what a ghost could do with all 24 swords? Did you forget how to count? Cause the ghost only has 23 swords. One sword is missing. Redacted sword. I can see it. Is it back for good? No. It must go to where it's supposed to be. Hang on, why is it flying at me? Does Redacted want to stab me too? Take the sword. Take back the power you lost and finally set us free. I don't know. What power is it they want me to reclaim? The shadows? Or Masio Sare? I don't want to become him. But then again, power didn't make me Masio Sare. Mistrusted. Redacted has never given me any reason to doubt them. So I'll take the risk. Redacted doesn't seem trustworthy. And I admit, I don't know what's going on as well. But everyone says I shouldn't touch the swords. So I have to ask, amigo. Will it be safe for you to touch this one? Is Don actually showing concern? Come to think of it, he only tried to stab me the first time after he picked one up. Is he like me? Someone who could become the Cockroach King if no one interferes? But if Masio Sara and the Cockroach King are part of the Room of Swords, does that mean he's an NPC too? Or is he just another victim? I know it's a risk, but we need to be a part of the Abyss. It's the only way to put an end to the Room of Swords. Do it, my child. Even if we are the Room of Swords itself, we have a duty to the people who follow us. We cannot abandon them. We cannot abandon them if there is something we can do to help. Don't worry about us. We can handle whatever goes wrong. We're not helpless. Is that It's him!
What now? Oh my god. That hair.
Yo! He's hot again!
Best comeback of the century, everybody.
Sorry, hold on.
That hair. You? You're back!
Perhaps he has merged again? Jairus is different. Oh my god, he's back! Lagam, we need to run before he shadows us.
No, it's okay. No, it's okay, darling. He's not going to hurt us. It's a long story, but as it turns out, it's only when he starts wearing a skull mask that we need to worry. Damn it. All that work stalling, and the second Jairus gets a sword, he's right back where he left off. Guess I never really had a chance, did I? So it's always gonna happen. I couldn't stop it. I hope you succeed then, Jairus, for everyone's sake. The odds are 1 in a million, but it looks like we don't have a choice. I'm sorry. You have your memories back? Yes. It seemed we faced a slight hiccup thanks to you, Yumeji. But I'm back now, and everything seems to be under control. Yumeji was afraid. He should have seen the warning signs. I do feel bad for him, but if we succeed, then he too will benefit. What matters is that the swords are safe, relatively speaking. He's talking to thin air again. And he has a shadowed sword. This is not looking good for us. How are you here? As you've no doubt noticed from everyone's confusion, we aren't entirely here. As you've no doubt noticed, again. But Dawn, Amelia, even Iroh, we can still see you. Yes, despite our best efforts, it seems we are still part of the Room of Swords. Those of you who are closest to it can still perceive us if we take part in the story. So the plan to erase ourselves from existence, it didn't work. You were supposed to disappear. Completely, I mean. It was a surprise, I'll admit. I thought we might have a chance to escape after Entropy erased it all. It looks like in the end, I've only created more problems. I don't know what went wrong, but I'll do my best to fix this redacted situation. I'm sorry my plan didn't work. I failed you, redacted. No, Jairus, you're wrong. It did work. What? But you needed to be completely gone. If it worked, we wouldn't be talking to each other. But that's the whole point. Think about it. We are talking to each other. The rift between realms had been opened for that to happen, right? It must have been redacted. I saw them in the explosion. I'm so sorry. Who's dead? I'm right here. Redacted, it's you! But how? Wait, this doesn't make any sense. Yes, it does. For someone so smart, you always seem to forget the important details. Don't you remember what your own plan requires? The dark matter bomb. dark matter bomb constricted tremendous amounts of energy into a single point. The birth of a universe. Theoretically, the Room of Swords does have the energy to sustain it. We've been trying to escape the Room of Swords, and we keep failing over and over again, for all of eternity. Fake reality? Room of Swords? Nothingness or abyss? But as you now know, reality itself is a part of the Room of Swords mechanics. A fake world, or familiar realms connected through time to keep us busy before sending us back. And all their bluster. For all their bluster, the Cockroach King and Masiosari are nothing more than particles and antiparticles. Materializing together, circling and separating before being drawn back together to annihilate each other. This is the constant circular dance of our universe, the Room of Swords. Cockroach King destroys Masiosari. Room of Swords. But by erasing ourselves, we remove a partner from that dance, leaving that leftover partner with nothing to annihilate but the universe around it, therefore unwittingly destroying itself. When the dark matter bomb imploded, we took the first step to destroying one of the partners. It did not come without cost. As soon as the bomb went off, our hearts filled with an unknowable but tremendous loss. But despite the grief, we succeeded. The bomb opened a gateway. Something was erased, but a new universe was born in its stead. Just as you predicted. But who? Who set the bomb? Sorry, hold on. That's what Redacted and I are trying to get at. If we made it here, then something or someone was completely erased from the Room of Swords. An event, a variable, a friend we do not know. The only proof they were ever here is that without them this could not have happened. To get us here, to get the Room of the Sword redacted by the shadows, to get you back, they did that. They were here. Surely you must remember something. You handed them the bomb, right? Water. I remember holding a bomb. I remember handing it over. But to who I handed it to, the image of them holding the bomb, these I cannot visualize. It's like dark matter. I know what they were by their actions, but not because I could see them. I think I understand. I remember the explosion. Whoever it was, saved me. I swear I saw them, but when I try to hold the image in my mind, it's like a dream. It's gone. We are wasting time trying to remember. They made a sacrifice. Now it is our time to make it count. Yumeji's actions set us back, but now you are here. We can pick up where we left off. You need to get your friends up to speed. It will take too long to tell them everything they missed, so thanks to the reset. But unfortunately, those voyages are only information. And you have always had an easy time assessing that. After all, the Room of Swords information is stored in your own internal mechanism. Your very own black box. And since the Shadow's purpose is to devour information, we too have complete access to all the information they gained. We can help you restore them to who they were before Yumeji betrayed us. Because we both know you can't do this alone. Neato burrito. Let's go. Let's go. Did the door really have to appear all the way up there? It's not that bad. At least the walk gives everyone time to adjust to the returning memories. You say that, but it still feels like my head got turned into Oli soup. Extra time isn't going to make it isn't going to make it better. Let's just get this over with. And what about Yumeji? Should we bring him with us? I fear he will only be dead weight. Don't worry, we don't need to. If this works, we'll all get out. And no one will. Hey, how is that fair? He did nothing but get in our way. He shouldn't get rewarded for it.
But mon chéri, there is so much out there that doesn't seem to do anything that we so desperately need. After all, no one likes spiders in their house overrun with flies. But everything does its part if you're paying attention. Perhaps this was meant to be.
I still don't see how delaying us for who knows how long really counts as doing his part. We could have been done way sooner if he hadn't. I guess there is one upside. I did get to witness the ending of my favorite soap opera again and again. So that's something at least. So you still have no clue what's going on, eh, amigo? Give me a break. This is more confusing than your relationship status. What's confusing about that? I'm single. But you're married to Amelia. I distinctly remember her telling me that she came to visit me at my home just before I ended up here. It's like one of those two things I know.
That was in another recursion. I did not have Tori with me.
I give up. Give me both swords or cockroach kings. You three's love life is too confusing. I hope the influx of memories doesn't mean you've forgotten you owe us dinner after this fight. Hard to forget with you and Feather pestering me all the time about it. But don't worry. After we get the new universe, I'll cook up a storm. Well, you look at that. It's not just our memories that return, it's our new inventories, too. Good to have you back, Nox. You have a funny way of showing it.
Promise me you won't take any risks. You're not as young as you used to be.
I'm still in fighting shape. You're the one who shouldn't be taking risks, young lady. If you think about it, we don't actually know what this new universe will be like. Who knows, maybe I'll be dating Mimi.
Excuse me?
Listen, bud. She'll date all 7 of us before she even thinks of you. It doesn't matter the universe. Didn't you take a vow of chastity when you became a monk? You want to go to space? I love that song so much. So, anyone gonna explain what that giant glowing blade of light we're walking towards is?
It is the place where it all began, and it all will end. Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end.
Every new beginning comes from some... Anyway. Kinda scary when you put it that way.
Maybe, but you'll find you won't get rid of me that easily, mister. You'll get many opportunities to admit I was right and you were wrong.
Oh, now hold on. I'm right sometimes. It's statistically impossible for you to always be right.
Tell that to the future side.
Oh, hey. Redacted. You got here fast. Redacted is back? I still can't see anyone. Did they come complete? Didn't they complete their mission? What do they want now? Welcome, Gyrus. We've been waiting. Here where the final end will come to pass, and will break from the beginning once and for all. But be warned. Once you go through this gate, there will be no going back. Either you succeed in the erasure that releases us into a new birth, the birth of a new universe, or the Cockroach King and Masiosari will continue their dance forever. We know the costs. We're ready. One way or another, it all ends today. You don't sound too happy about that. Neither do you. Let's just go over the plan one last time, okay? Don't forget the Cockroach King has to be properly subdued before you release the Dark Matter Bomb. If he has even the slightest chance of interfering, we've failed. Don't worry, the Cockroach King won't interfere. I won't let that happen. We won't let that happen. Look, I know you've had to do this, so much of this alone. Beating Yumeji, building the Dark Matter Bomb, coordinating with Redacted, but you aren't the only one fighting here today. We're with you, Gyrus. I'm with you, and we're not going to let you fall. This time, it's a team effort. I'm not losing you again. I really hope so. Hey, listen to me. If the Cockroach King wins, even if the baby universe is a bust, I won't regret it. Where's the... Hold on. Wait a minute. Yes. I'm sad it couldn't, but I'll never regret the time I spent with you. Oh, come on, Gyrus. We've got a room of swords to crash. Stop it with the cheesy goodbyes and let's go. Dragam, you have literally been hugging Sib this whole time. No, this is a piggyback ride. It's a viable battle strategy given our powers. And it's mobile, so it doesn't interrupt the schedule. Something you can't claim about your little stationary hug. She's right. We do have to get moving. I'm going to have to focus on the battle, so can I rely on you two to relay anything important Redacted and Redacted have to say?
We're on it.
Then it looks like it's time. I know it's been a while since I've been here, but does it seem different to you? Buck Bumble? Holy crap! Buck Bumble! Okay. I think so, but it's hard to describe. It's so empty without everyone living in here. But it's too clean to have been abandoned. I can understand the cleanliness, but the lack of plants, that confuses me. If I've really been living here alone, shouldn't it be a garden? That's because it's not you. It's the Cockroach King. He's someone you could become, but he's also more than you. A part of the Room of Swords itself, like me and Masiosari. It's a little loud. The idea I'm going to be absorbed into the Room of Swords to become our enemy is not reassuring as you think it is. Speaking of that cockroach, where is he? I was sure he was going to be waiting for us here. Careful, it might be an ambush.
But from which direction? What is he hiding?
Maybe he knows he's doomed. Yeah, he knows we'll kick his ass.
This is so creepy. It feels like a tomb.
Don't worry. Ghosts are probably the only thing we don't need to worry about.
I can sense something coming closer.
Where?
Hang up! There's something right there. What is that?
I'm trying to turn on the sound. Oh, I thought that was coming from the webpage. No, it's just a reminder on my phone. Oh, it's already 8 o'clock. Oh boy. No, I can hear something. Give me a sec, hold on. I have to follow that reminder. It seems you fools have brought him right to my doorstep. And here I was worried that buffoon Yumeji actually succeeded in his little stalling game. Not that it matters. You all got here in the end, and brought me the swords too. Is he... half his face is a bug, is that normal?
I think it's just the mask.
That voice. He really is me. Not exactly. Yeah, that's... Not exactly. The Cockroach King might use the worst parts of you as fuel, but he's really just a manifestation of the Room of Swords created to keep the place running. I get it, I was fooled the first time I saw Masiosari too. But you're not the same. Perhaps, but... if he feeds of my worst self, he is still a possible future, isn't he? I'm afraid so. I can't believe you brought Don Santiago with you this time. You're not usually this stupid. You know if he touches a sword, I win. Did you really succumb to despair that quickly? How delightful. Here you all are, ready to throw your lives away, only to see me win over and over again. But you don't need to worry. You'll get your little fight before the battle between Masiosari and I reach its inevitable end. And when you're all defeated, maybe I'll do some redecorating. It was too easy to this time around. I'll remake the Room of Swords. Stronger bosses, smaller timers. I'll turn this prison from a nightmare into hell itself. Then you will be in such agony you won't even bother me in here. I can reset without Masiosari hounding at my feet. That's where you're wrong. You need someone to fight. If you don't have anyone, then the fuel that keeps the Room of Swords running will give out. This eternal war is what keeps it working after all. You think you've surpassed a god, but you're nothing more than a cog in a very sophisticated machine. And for that matter, who says it has to be you and me? You've got a really warped sense of importance if you think you and Masiosari are the only ones who could participate in this eternal war. You think I'm going to turn into Masiosari so you can beat him once and for all? But you better watch out. Sure, I might be able to beat you as Masiosari, but there's just as high a chance that Anan succeeds in my place and becomes the next prison warden. What, me? I wouldn't! That's what Don Santiago here thought. But we're all part of this. Every single one of us has been or has the potential to become the warden. We are all taking turns at playing the roles for the matter and antimatter particles while trying to escape a black hole. Ego is what keeps us here. We need to let go of a singular victor and accept the alternative. Hold on. Sorry. Wait, if anyone could have been a warden, did I get a turn? With a cool mask and everything? What nonsense are you spouting? It's time for it all to end. No more fighting. No more torment. Our very existence needs to cease if we want to have a chance of continuing. You've lost your humanity and become one with the Room of Swords. But we can ensure you have no final challenger. and then this will finally end. The eternal war cannot run without an enemy. You've really lost your mind this time, and yet you've still managed to brainwash them into following you. I don't know what trick you're pulling here, but it doesn't matter. Say what you like, we will still fight here like we always have. Why deny it? We have the fighting needs to stop. You say the fighting needs to stop, but you bring an army just to do that. Your actions and words don't match, it's nonsensical. Now come, Monsieur Sare, let's not delay it any further. Hold on. Will you fight me one-on-one, or do you want to throw everyone at me first? I don't want to fight alone anymore. We'll face you together. So you'll throw the cannon fodder into the wolves first. Good to know. You'll need them, especially since you still haven't called on the shadows. What a shame your friends will suffer for your stubbornness. But I suppose it can't be helped. Although I suppose I can't blame you for not wanting to use the shadows again. Especially given that abysmal performance you gave in the rift when you got a boss sword redacted. Who said I wouldn't be using the shadows? Remember this? Is that what I think it is? The redacted boss sword is back? How? That's impossible! It was lost when it was sealed in the rift, it vanished! How do you have that? Even Monsieur Sare couldn't... Who are you? It's not who I am. It's who we are. We aren't some god or deity. We're nothingness. A black hole trying to escape from itself. We are the Abyss. Abyss? Is this the redacted sword's doing? What did he even... How did he even find that? I'm the warden. I should have been able to see everything. What else have I missed? What's the big deal with the sword? So it got disappeared in a rift, so what? Don't rifts just lead back to the other recursions? Aye, but he is the warden, an overseer of everything. For him to miss something, it means it could not have been in this universe. Are you saying that something escaped and came back? It's actually possible? Is it time? Not yet. God! Since when did he gain back control over the shadows? And to use it so recklessly? Is he really going to sacrifice all his friends? Perhaps he is Monsieur Sare after all! Like, why are we still standing around talking? Did Gyrus forget the plan? He hasn't. Just wait a little longer. Damn it! That was a good hit. Why is it so cold? The chill. It's time. You fucking piece of shit! Don't you dare strike your warden! I control this whole universe! I can and will repay you back 100-fold! Me or us? Careful, cockroach, behind you. I told you, we are one. The singularity. And with or without you, we will cease to exist. Dios mío! It's over. The abyss will consume us all. I'm trying to turn the music on. There we go. John Santiago hasn't joined you yet. And from the look on his face, he's more afraid of the shadows than I am. Sorry, wrong voice. So far, I've kept his memories away by keeping him from the sword, but I could use this current naivety to my own ends. He might still be persuaded to join my side. You sound so confident, but you're trapped. You can't move forward without stealing Don Santiago of the swords. And I will not let that happen. You'll have to get through us to get him. Stay back, foul fiend. Victoria and Koja can still fight while letting the shadows devour them? Ah! It burns! Did we get him?
Aye.
Amigos, what is going on? It's freezing! Amigos? This cult burns, but they don't seem affected. Is it just me? I need to get out of here and find somewhere to hide. Shit, I can't outrun that. It's a wave of shadows. Was this always the plan? Was I supposed to be devoured here? A pawn sacrifice so Gyrus could win? No. No, you aren't dragging me into your creepy vortex. Please. I don't want to die. It's stopping?